Number 4, eat red meat. Number 5. Get a hobby. Hobby is an unfortunate word for something that can have such beautiful meaning in one's life. On the plus side, it shares a root with the word hobbit, which could not be a more charismatic sequence of consonants and vowels. But on the downside, it's just one of those words that sounds wrong. Hobby. Like underpants. So instead of hobby, I choose to use the word discipline. Get a discipline. You may or may not know that when I'm not making an ass of myself in front of you, or working as an actor, I'm making things out of wood in my shop in Los Angeles. Thank you for applauding. But I want you to take the notion of that applause and find the dozens or hundreds of local artisans around you that aren't on Parks and Recreation, and go watch them make boots and stained glass and fucking soup, and applaud for them and support them. Right now, go. Good night. Woodworking and making things with your hands is not only not nerdy, it's fucking sexy. If you want to like up the delicious factor in your life, find out what you love to make. And it could be so many things. Food, music. One of my best friends is a CPA, and his thing is that right on. Thank you. He loves to make all the numbers right. He's admittedly OCD, but that's his jam, is he's like, I love to get everybody's fucking paperwork. And like, you've seen, Simple Mind, like all these fucking numbers going down the screen. And he's like, that's his trip, where it's like, yes, done, boom. Whatever it is you love to do, that is the sexiest part of you. And it hits a button when you see somebody making something. It just hits that like nesting button of like, oh, you fucking knitting? You wanna make a fucking nest and shit? Fuck yeah. One of the things that I think keeps us from doing what we love and expressing what's great about ourselves as individuals is the amazing inventions that have taken over the world, certainly our worlds. These things are incredible. It's a miracle machine. These and the computer and the internet and all that stuff. It's insane. It's going to, hopefully, bring our planet together in a network quickly enough so that our children and grandchildren can save the planet from us. Please. We're sorry. Please clean up our shit. We love you. But the thing that I don't like about those, and I'm speaking to you as an addict here, I tried Twitter last year for a couple of weeks. It pissed me off so much. I think it feeds on this part of human nature that always thinks things could be better for us somewhere else. If you're not experiencing ecstasy, then you're like, yeah, this is okay. But man, it would be fucking cool if I was in Tucson right now. That's just something that we have. It's the human condition where it's like, oh man, here I am at NYU. Man, it'd be fucking so cool at Stanford. Well, now we have a window in our pocket to Stanford and Tucson and wherever the fuck else we want to be, and we can distract ourselves. We fill in the lulls in our day with nothing on these devices. You finish your transaction, gotta do my work, I gotta do this, I gotta pay attention. That's done. What's going on in Tucson? Okay, kind of boring. Well, that's kind of fun. Next. And when you add that up, for me, after a couple of weeks, I was like, how much time did I just fucking spend like idly going like this down my phone? That's when I used to read books. That's when I used to talk to the people standing in front of me. And it really made me mad in New York, because something I love about New York is it's obviously vibrant citizenry fucking shoving, elbowing down the streets. Everybody's living like a motherfucker. Just children, little old ladies, get the fuck out of my way. And there's this sense of like, hey, move, fuck you! There's a life, there's a vibrancy, and now everyone is doing this, and so you have to go up to people and be like, excuse me, fuck you. Sorry, go ahead. And so, what I said was I have to wean myself off of this. I eventually came back to Twitter, admittedly, but I announced I'm only going to disseminate information, not going to participate socially. And it's working. Because I made that announcement, I don't feel like I have to what did everybody say? And go in and, because that would take up my whole day. And I wouldn't get to make shit out of wood. And I wouldn't get to write these hilarious jokes about the Bible. Here's the thing that I'm suggesting. Instead of playing draw something, fucking draw something. That's what I'm saying. Take the cleverness you apply to Words with Friends or Scrambly Town and apply it to making some kick-ass cornbread. Cornbread with friends. Try that game. Everybody loves that fucking game.